Hello, everybody. Welcome to this awesome day. You know what today is? Release day for AMail. This will be my first public release. Want to get it out to you all. I know the contest submissions end in a couple weeks, but as I mentioned, I want to get it out earlier, get feedback from everybody. If there's something I can fix or easily add it, go ahead and add it. I'll be putting a link to the itch.io app link here and the Tool Jam 2025 for the Amiga. Super excited. I'm glad the Tool Jam's out there. There's some really neat, other really neat tools in it as well. It will be, it's just cool. It got me motivated to go do this, meet some goals, learn some more about C. It's been years since I've used it. Use my Amiga and be able to share what I made. Super excited. So this is a functional email client for me. We're going to get some challenges in a minute. So I can, with it, we can read a message, send a message, and delete a message. That's where we are. I would like to have added a lot of features, but that's going to be for the future. This is the bare minimum to get it into the event and get it out there into the wild, get people to use it or not. Either way, I'm going to use it a little bit and have sent a couple emails from it. So I'm pretty excited with it. It's pretty cool. I know it's missing a lot of things that I would like to have too. So that's going to come. Unfortunately, not for the contest. So this has been a huge lift for me. A little bit of background. I mean, I am a software uh, engineer in my day job, but this is different than anything else I've done. I've learned a lot about stuff that I had no idea that I would ever do. And I really, really like what's come out of it. I really enjoyed this. This has been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work. I have so many hours into this. It's unreal. Some of my own mistakes. Some just like, how does this work? Playing with it. This is my play. I really, really enjoy it. It's all written in C. It's been compiled using the VBCC compiler. Currently, I'm running it on my Mac to cross compile into the Amiga side, mostly doing stuff where I am building it, running it in the emulator. Once that goes, I'll run it on some physical hardware just to make sure that that actually works as well. The physical hardware behind me is my Amiga 4000. Love it, and have been using it on that. I have not used it on anything else other than these at this point. I do have some other Amigas, just haven't got there. And we'll see if I do or not in the near term. I know I will long term, just not sure about near term. And remember, if everyone was to be waiting for something to be perfect, they'd probably never, ever release it. I'm going to give a little demo now. So I have a little icon here for I created a little icon. Yeah, I know it's what I did, so it's it's fine. I have changed it to actually use my Docker instance so I don't accidentally give away all of my credentials because that would be sad. There's a README file in here as well. It has a lot of information. Take a look at that when you're gonna tells you like what the programs are, what's going on, some minimum specs that you need, what I've tested with. I know I say AMI SSL 522, and as of this recording, 523 just came out. I haven't installed it yet, so this actually works. So AMail launches. It's comes up pretty quick. You know, I know there's little carrots here, but these things are not searchable yet or sortable. But does have the information like who it's from, some basic, subject line. I limit this to about 40 characters. I think the from lines listed is limited to about 120 or 127 characters. There's a little date thing here to figure out what's going on. Thing I noticed in testing is if there's different time zones, I don't take that into account. So if a mail came, from a server that's like 4 hours into the future, like for my case, I'm on the East Coast of the United States. So if you look at UTC time and I have sent something local time, it may get sorted out of order. But, it could be worse. So you can have the same Docker thing. Let's actually send to myself instead. You see, I've added an hourglass, but if you click around, it'll still let you click around. That's just telling you that something's actually happening. You can do a reply. I'm filling out the header and stuff there a little. I'm copying the subject line. I'm not adding the RE anymore. Uh, that's going to be a future thing. I have some code to it. I didn't know which way I wanted to go, so that's going to be a setting later to be able to say, hey, do you want it to indent and do that? And you'll see that none of the body of the email gets copied in there as well. So that's a thing. So we have an email, put something in there. I'm going to put, cam testing on camera. I'm testing. Hit send. It's going to take a minute. See, a little hourglass is doing the thing. It's going to close a window here and I'll just skip back. It will not actually refresh this. So you have to hit the fetch button again. The fetch is actually going to go sync from the server and it will actually save stuff to the disk. So that's kind of cool. And then you'll see, hey, this is the thing we just wrote. It is the 20th of September as I'm writing this. There's the cam testing I type. The first 0.11 says sent on an Amiga. I'm changing that in the future to be sent from an Amiga. So when I release the next version, I already have that code put in there as well. So you can send a new message as well and just type people in. There's no address book. The CC works, so or should work. And so that should be fine. The subject's there. I have a little about. Tells you a little bit about it, like the build version, which is also up here in the title bar. It's me. It's free software. If you have a comment, you can send me a message there. Again, by email. Gee, I really like email. There's also a settings up here as well. Gives you some information about it. You can put IPs in, or you can put your host name in there, whatever you have. The ports you're using, and your password. I'm using a really strong password on my local Docker instance. That's phenomenal, right? Things of note about the ports, and it has to be SSL enabled ports. Start TLS is not done in here, so I won't actually use Start TLS. But if it's a encrypted port, it will actually start. When you get everything in there, make sure you click Save. If you click Close, it just won't save anything. With the install, you'll get blank. It'll all be blank in here, and you just gotta go put your stuff in there and click Save, and it'll write a file. There's a config ini file that gets written to. Then you're ready to quit. You can quit from the menu or just close the tab. And that's pretty much the app. There's a lot. I mean, it's there. It works. It does basic stuff. That's where we are. Now, as for some challenges, unfortunately, I just learned this week that, or at least I couldn't make it work. My Gmail account and my Yahoo account, they do not allow username and password even over SSL. They want to use OAuth and some other things. I don't support that at this point. I'm using my own hosted email service. I use a service called mailcheap.co. That works fine. That's why I didn't realize this was a problem. As you'll know, a lot of stuff here has text coming in, which is great. It's easy to deal with, easy to handle. That's not a problem. A lot of people send HTML or enriched email in there, and it just is this HTML wall of text. I don't parse that at this point. It's going to look pretty bad. I'm sorry. That's the thing, and I'm going to have to go look at and see if some stuff actually exists. I'm not convinced that writing an HTML parser is going to be an easy task by any means, and that would be a future thing. So I'm hoping something was there that will actually do some basic HTML parsing and find a way to actually get the data out into a way that I could format it somehow into this box. It looks like this text area has a lot of formatting capabilities in it with Amiga OS 3.2. I'm not using any of them. I'm just dumping straight text into there. That looked like something that was going to be a future concern. Super excited about the contest. Hopefully you enjoy it. I think it's great for the Amiga community. I'm glad to be part of it. And yeah, that's amazing. I am also excited that I'll be going to Amy West in 2025 in November out in California. I'm super excited about that. Feel free, if you tried it or used it, find me, say hi. I would love to chat with you. I just love things Amiga. So, and really technology in general, but from a vintage computer or this is a machine close to my heart. It's all about the Amiga. So, thank you all for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the status update and you enjoy AMail. And I will chat with you next time.